Would it blow your mind if there was a technological improvement that was massive, it could utterly restructure the very bedrocks of our world? An advancement that alters and improves the societal systems, our knowledge of trading, our systems of governance, security, the way we see the world, business functions, and ownerships. Well, that tech is already up and running, and we call it cryptocurrency. Hi, welcome to CryptoCube, where we give you all the most amazing and up-to-date information on everything crypto. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to quickly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon so you stay updated on all future uploads from this channel. And while you do that, also like this video and leave a comment. We're always interested in seeing what you have to say. So today, we are going to talk about blockchain, what does it do, its uses, and why it is important. In my previous video, I talked about Bitcoin and how it relates to blockchain. But today, you'll get a clearer picture of things if you stick with me till the end of this video. A blockchain can just simply be seen as a huge database where you store data. These data are stored or secured on a block, and when that block is filled, it moves on to a new block to start saving new data all over again. Now these blocks that contain these data are connected to each other by a chain. So at the end of the day, we have a long list of blocks all containing data chained together, hence the name blockchain. The differences between this database and any other database you might have come across are: the data saved in this database, the blockchain, cannot be altered or changed once it gets into the database, which means no one can defraud or deceive the system as old data cannot be edited. For example, if John made a transaction of 3 Bitcoin to his friend in London out of the 6 that he has, that transaction is going to be recorded on a block, and that block is going to read that John has 3 Bitcoin left from the 6 he once had. So no matter what happens, John's record is going to state that his balance is 3 and it will keep being 3 until it is updated by a new data. Say maybe when someone sends John some Bitcoin or he buys from an exchange, which is still someone sending to him. It is decentralized. This means that the government cannot determine how the whole system is run. No singular authority exists to control when, what, and how transactions are done here. For example, if John has enough money, he can decide to buy as much Bitcoin as he chooses, say 1,000 Bitcoin. No agency is going to stop him and say, "Hey John, your account has been frozen. You need to follow us to the crypto police station to explain how you got that much Bitcoin." It doesn't work like that with cryptocurrency. If it's in your wallet, then it's yours. No one can take it from you. It is transparent. Now, a blockchain is a public ledger or like a big digital book that has the records of all transactions done on the network. This digital book, the blockchain, that stores all these data, need the help of lots of computers to achieve this. But unlike regular databases, where the servers are stored in one location, these computers are scattered all over the world, and these computers are controlled by different but distinctive people or a group of people at those different locations. Now these points, where these computers are located and operated from, are referred to as nodes. Every single one of these nodes has the same exact copy of all the data in the blockchain, making it impossible for anything to be altered without everyone else noticing it. So if there is an error, maybe in one of the nodes, easy corrections can be made using the other numerous nodes as a guide to update its data. This is what brings about the transparency in the blockchain, as all the transactions can easily be tracked and seen by anyone at any time if they wanted to. This also makes hacks totally difficult, as they need to first alter the data at all nodes before they can get anything done. And since these nodes are located at different points scattered all over the world, it tends to be an impossible journey. It is fast. Transactions carried out on a blockchain is usually faster than normal bank transactions. It can take anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour or days for a transaction in a bank. But on the blockchain, some transactions are done in seconds to a few minutes depending on how congested the network is. This is because blockchain allows people to transact directly with one another without any middleman or third party. All these features of the blockchain makes it secure and safe for people to adopt. Bitcoin, as we all know, is a cryptocurrency. But one regular mistake people make is that they only see Bitcoin as a digital money that can be used for payment. It is far more than that. The technology behind Bitcoin is so evolved that using it as a mode of payment is one of the little applications of the technology. This blockchain offers lots of other possible uses, and I will go over some of them right now. In voting, different countries have their own voting system, and none of which is perfect since the data can always be altered by one corrupt person or the other. There is paper type of voting, and this is flawed also, and it comes at a cost too, because that much paper is not cheap. Electronically, voting has also been done, but this is also flawed as they are prone to cyber attacks and hacks. From all the analysis gathered, all voting systems have one problem in common, and that is the possibility of the data from the election being altered. If there was a system that could check this problem, then voting would be smoother and fairer, reducing voting hassles by a large percentage. The blockchain technology can be introduced into the voting system since all the data stored on the blockchain cannot be changed or altered. This will foster transparency of the electoral process as every voter and non-voter can see all the information from anywhere and with certainty too, since the data they see cannot be changed. Another possible use is in tracking the mileage of cars. There were reported cases where the mileage of cars were altered, making them look like newer cars and then selling them at a higher prices. Now, the hack was done to the odometers, which measures how many miles a particular engine has been driven for till this day. They found a way to clear this out or make it lower, making it look as though these cars have been driven much. Although government have set up a system to log mileage data for each vehicle by mandatory inspections by the DMV. But how many cars can go unchecked and sold without the next owner knowing the actual mileage? Rather relying on the inspections and data provided by the DMV, a solution with blockchain would be connecting each odometers of each car to the internet so all mileage is recorded every single time the vehicle is driven. By doing so, buyers can easily check the information on the cars they want to purchase on the blockchain since the data stored there are immutable. So even if someone wanted to tamper with the odometers of the car they want to sell, blockchain will always tell you what the true actual mileage is of that car. This is not far-fetched, as companies in Germany are already on this and testing it out on some cars. The food industry is another great place blockchain can be used. I'll explain how. If implemented properly, it can be used to track the shipment of food to all locations on what, where, and when it was delivered. So for example, a fruit company ships out 100,000 apples. If there's a recall of only 10,000 apples from one of these shipments, the company can easily trace back the bad shipment and pinpoint where they were delivered to and have them discarded immediately. Thus, the company wouldn't have to suffer a total loss because they only need to get rid of that particular bad batch and not the entire shipment because the blockchain identifies each and every transaction to its entirety. So now we have come to the end of today's video, and I'm certain you know a bit more about blockchain than you did before. And if you found any value in this video, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Drop your thoughts about other possible applications of blockchain in the comments section below. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.